Imagine if you could become anyone you wanted to be without having to change anything about yourself at all. Imagine how much more confidence you'd have, how much more successful you'd be, how much happier you would be if you could just be someone better. Well, the good news is that you can. You can become anyone you want to be by simply changing the way you think about who you are. And it's incredibly easy to do. This is something that I discovered when I was a young man, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. I went from being someone who felt like a loser with no purpose or direction to someone who felt like a winner with the world at their fingertips. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So if you're ready to transform your life, then keep watching. You see, we all have this incredible power within us to create our own reality. We are all powerful creators, and we can manifest anything we want in our lives if we know how to use this power. But most people don't know how to use this power. They go through life just reacting to things that happen to them instead of creating the life they want. And one of the reasons for this is because they don't understand the power of identity. You see, our identity is what we believe about ourselves. It's the story we tell ourselves about who we are. And this story has a profound effect on our lives. It determines what we think is possible for us and what we are willing to do to achieve our goals. When I was younger, I had a very negative identity. I saw myself as a loser. I believed that I wasn't good enough or smart enough to achieve my goals, and because of this, I lived a life of mediocrity. I didn't have any direction or purpose. I was just going through the motions day after day. But everything changed when I discovered the power of identity. I realized that I could create my own reality and that I was capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. The first step to using this power is to become aware of it. You have to realize that you are a creator and that you have the power to create the life you want. This isn't something that most people ever realize. They live their entire lives on autopilot, just reacting to the circumstances they find themselves in. But when you realize that you are a creator, everything changes. You become proactive instead of passive. You start taking actions towards the life you want, instead of just letting life happen to you. Now that you've become aware of your power as a creator, it's time to start thinking about what you actually want to create. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of person do you want to be? This is where your identity comes in. You see, our identity determines what we think is possible for us. If you identify yourself as a loser, then you will never achieve your goals. You will always find reasons why you can't do something or why it's not possible for you. But if you identify yourself as a winner, then you will achieve your goals. You will find ways to make things happen because you believe that it's possible. The second step is to start thinking of yourself in the way you want to be. If you want to be a winner, then start thinking of yourself as a winner. Start believing in yourself and your abilities. Start seeing yourself as someone who can achieve their goals. Now, this may seem like a small thing, but it's actually a huge deal. The way you think about yourself affects everything in your life. It determines how you behave, how you feel, and ultimately how successful you are. When you start thinking of yourself in a positive light, you begin to see yourself as someone who can achieve anything they set their mind to. And this belief starts to influence your behavior. You start taking actions that are in line with the identity of a winner. For example, you might start setting bigger goals for yourself, or you might start spending time around people who inspire you to be better. You might also start taking on challenges that would have scared you before, but now you see them as opportunities to grow. And the more you behave like a winner, the more you start feeling like one. Your feelings begin to match your behavior. You start feeling more confident, more optimistic, and more resilient in the face of adversity. And as you continue to feel like a winner, you start seeing yourself as one. It becomes your new identity, and this new identity starts to shape your reality. You start achieving your goals and living the life you want. Now I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine the person you want to be. Imagine their appearance, their personality, their lifestyle. Now I want you to open your eyes and look at yourself. Can you see the difference? Can you feel the difference? If not, then you need to start imagining yourself in this new identity more often. You need to visualize yourself living the life you want and being the person you want to be. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you get into the right mindset. When you visualize yourself achieving your goals or living the life you want, you are training your mind to believe that it's possible. You are planting seeds of belief that will eventually grow into reality. So how do you actually do this? Well, it's simple. Just take some time each day to close your eyes and imagine yourself in the situations you want to be in. Imagine yourself achieving your goals or living the life you want. Visualize the details, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, the feelings. The more vivid and detailed your visualization is, the more real it will feel. And the more you do this, the easier it will become. It will start to feel like second nature. And when you start feeling like this, it will start to show up in your actions. You'll start taking the steps needed to achieve your goals. You'll start doing the things that align with the identity of the person you want to be. And as you continue to take these steps, you will start to see results. You will start to manifest the life you want. Here's the thing, this doesn't work if you don't truly believe in it. If you're just doing it as some sort of fake exercise, then it's not going to work. You have to really buy into this idea that you are a creator and that you can create the life you want. You have to have faith in the process. So here's a challenge for you. I want you to take out a piece of paper and write down the identity you want to have. Write down the traits you want to embody, the goals you want to achieve, the life you want to live. Then I want you to read this statement aloud every morning and every night. Read it with conviction, with emotion, as if it's already true. Do this for 21 days and see what happens. I want you to take action towards your goals. Don't just sit around waiting for things to happen. Take charge of your life and start creating the life you want. Remember, the way you think about yourself determines how you behave, how you feel, and ultimately how successful you are. So choose your identity wisely. Choose to be someone who is capable of achieving anything they set their mind to. Choose to be a winner. That's all I have for you today. I hope this video has been helpful and that you're able to use this knowledge to improve your life. Remember, you are a powerful creator, and you can create anything you want in your life. All you have to do is believe in yourself and your ability to create your own reality. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.